So continuing with the DLC character quest, now we have Yule. Yule is she's in a rune, specifically a fox one, and her story involves like her and also we'll probably see her friend Sochiette, who in the Japanese version is named Soshi, who they have a very, very close relationship. It's like the lesbian bait kind of thing, where it's always like the game never really goes far enough, but they really imply it. They're also big on dancing. So they have like a lot of like dances that channel their fox flame power. So we're probably gonna see some of that.
Look at this grub! No one's going hungry on the Grand Cypher. Not while I'm around.
That's for sure. I think there's enough to last us through winter and then some. Now careful there. Those shopping bags are fit to burst.
I know in the Japanese version, I think Sochiette has a Kansai accent. So I think that's like considered like country bumpkin. So they usually like, when they localize it, they usually give them like country accents. Yule and Sochiette are descended from noble clans, 2 of the 9 families which once lorded over parts of the sky. This blue blood of theirs once had Yule and Soshi tangled up with the evil Ninetails, but they cut themselves free in the end and attained the right to live in peace. They are out and about in the town of Almathea now, threading their way through shops filled with rows of wooden shelves and loading their packs down with provisions.
Oh, we've got a ship full of sturdy skyfarers. This batch will be gone by the time we next reach harbor.
I suppose you're right. I, for one, wouldn't mind a big helping of Chef Yule's finest desserts.
Coming right up. About time we headed back anyways. Ko and Yo are waiting.
Oh, my shop.
Huh? You hear that? Skies above?
It's so odd to hear them with these accents. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's just jarring.
What in blue blazes happened here?
Also, both Sochiette and Yule were 2 of my first SSR characters in this game when I started 7 years ago.
Goblins, that's what. Those wart-covered galunks smashed and looted my wares. I get it. They have a bone to pick with the Empire, but they've ruined me.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve this.
Where are the creepers now?
They ran down this street, probably planning to hit the fort while it's still under repair.
And bury half the town in rubble? Not on my watch. Sochiette, come on!
Right behind you.
Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, just another tourist. Yule's the name.
A tourist? Then how's about you go back where you came from? This here's a goblin fort now!
Huh. Looks like we got ourselves a rat infestation to clear out. Sochiette, cover me!
Roger that. Ready when you are.
You know, if you'd stood down, y'all might have gotten off with a spanking. But now, it's all out fumigation. You ready?
I'm also glad that they went with this outfit for Yule, because her original outfit is very naked.
Here's my chance.
She's got a stance. I probably won't be using it. Also, I can't really see.
Don't push yourself too hard. You watching? Do your best. Well, now.
Okay, so she dodged back and then...
Up and in. Yep, move it.
Well now.
Do your best. Don't be scared. scared. Let's see.
Hey, Curious, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Crispy Chops Hop Kid. What a nice little name. Hello, guys. Welcome. Let me write you a shout out. Please join us in giving Curious an awesome follow, an awesome member of the community, and a very kind streamer as well. What were you playing today? Did you have a good time? Thank you so much for entrusting me with your audience. Hope you enjoyed your stream. Sit back and relax with us, or go take care of yourself afterwards, because you worked hard. Yeah, we're playing Granblue Fantasy Versus Rising. We're going through part 2 of the story today, so it's been good. We're trying out some of the new well, they're not new characters. They were DLC characters in the original game. Thank you.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Well, I'm glad you had a good stream. That sounds like fun.
Do your best. Oh, just like that. Let's see. Oh, just like that. Do your best. Ready for a show. Do your best.
Am I enjoying the game? Yeah, it's been fun. It feels a lot smoother to play than I remember the base game, so that's nice. So I'm kind of glad I waited until Rising to really get into it. Plus, more characters I like are in it now. It was pretty speedy and good at comboing. Not that I'm gonna main Yule, but at least she feels pretty comfy to play.
Don't be scared.
It looks. Did I hit him with a butt bump?
Not bad. Hope you learned your lesson. And don't go causing any more trouble, you hear?
You hear?
Hey, Societ, you saw that little shadow man just now, right? Reckon it's a new breed of goblin?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. But it scared me. More than a goblin ever could. It almost reminded me of Lady Ninetails. Oh, makes me wonder. You know how there's been a lot of strange events recently? What if these, shadow creatures are involved?
You might be onto something. We should talk to Gran about this.
And here he comes. Not a moment too late.
Yule! Societ!
I see you've been kicking villain butt, as usual. Gran and Jita, always there when you need them. Now, I've got a question for you, Captain. Wait, which one of you's the captain? I mean, I know it's both of you, but that can't be... What?
Did we always have two captains? Oh, I think I need to lie down.
Saw this coming, but it's still kind of funny.
Try not to panic. We can explain.
Yule and Sochette haven't seen Gran and Jita together before, let alone existing on the same plane, and the phenomena left them scratching their heads, to put it lightly. Thus, the crew returns to the Grand Cipher for a good long talk. Ooh, Panic at the Jewel Resort. That's the casino area where you could do gambling, and where La Diva does the duels. Zoe takes it upon herself to explain how two singularities from different worlds came to meet. She then divulges that Gran and Jita are tracking down Beelzebub, the instigator behind the recent chaos. Overloaded with information, but at least convinced they're not losing their marbles, Yule and Sochette calm down.
My head's not getting it, but my eyes are seeing it, so guess I'm believing it.
Ooh, that was fast. Sometimes even I still think this is all a dream.
Well, I'm happy it's reality. Just think about it. Double the captains means double the fun.
You think I'm fun?
I am sorry to
How dare you
spoil
call me
your
fun?
enjoyment, but things cannot stay as they are.
Yes, we understand. We have to restore peace to the skies, and the key to that is Beelzebub's defeat.
You just leave that to old Yule here. It'll be a cinch to spank him silly.
No, don't do that. He like it. I guess it'd be Belial that likes it, not Beelzebub. Whatever. It is, however, difficult to to discipline an evildoer if you don't know said villain's location. To hunt down Beelzebub's whereabouts, the crew scatters across the skies. Yule and Sochette find themselves slung off to the Jewel Resort Casino liner. Ah, yes. I'm gonna look for the evil villain. I know where he's gonna be. The resort casino place.
I'm a warrior, not a snooper. Still, I thought if we talked to enough people, we'd latch on to, I don't know, a tiny smidgen of information. But all we've got is zilch.
Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but Therese and Christy are also on the case. So, with any luck, something will turn up.
Oh no, don't apologize. You've been very kind, lending us a hand even with another duel coming up.
I appreciate that, Societte. And just to let you know, the duel's being called off, probably. So, I guess you caught me at a good time after all.
Called off? What for?
The girl I'm up against had an accident, poor thing. She's not badly hurt, but we can't have her picking up more injuries.
Oh, I hope she feels better soon. What about the fans? Oh, they've been looking forward to this, haven't they?
Hey, Amai, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. How's the new Granblue game coming along? It's really fun. I played a little bit of the original Granblue Versus, but this one feels a lot smoother to play. So they definitely fixed a lot of things, and also new characters and stuff. So it's been awesome. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for stopping by. You guys need to go check out Amai. She's an amazing streamer and an artist who makes all her own assets and stuff. She's really cool.
Well, then let's give them a show. Introducing a new contender. Give it up for Firefox Duo. I owe you one anyhow.
You do that for us? Oh, thank you. The fans will adore you. I can feel it.
Heck yeah! I'll set the arena ablaze! Well, come on! That duel ain't gonna fight itself!
The stage is ready. Let's make this an unforgettable show. How do we do that? You guessed it! Love! Now, may I have this dance?
You know, take a look on that. We'll see which one of us has more love to give.
Hey-ya! Ow, stop it! What? You knocked me out of it? That's so lame. Ah.
Quest clear.
Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, that still counts as hitting with the Skybound art. Nice.
Ooh, I feel alive. Starting to think I was born to duel.
Oh, you're a natural, sweetie. Now, ready for round 2?
I think the question is this crowd ready for me?
Look at it go. Like two dogs fighting over scraps. Guess I see why blood sport's been popular for millennia.
Oh, wow, look, the bad guy is at the casino. I knew it.
Still, it could use more spice. And I've got the perfect showstopper.
No, it's him. How did he get so close? Ladiva, you will!
Nice dodge. You duelists are fierce.
Oh, please. You've been dancing rings around me. Look, that ends now.
Bring it. Oh, nothing gets past you, does it?
I could say the same about you. Thanks for the assist.
Now, where's the chump that summoned those beasts? I oughta...
Let it go for now. No one's hurt, and what's more, the fans thought it was part of the show. There's no need to do anything rash.
Fighter's instinct tells Yule that the monsters didn't skulk in on their own, but rather was sent by some puppet master. She knows that the puppeteer is powerful, strong enough to warp dimensions, but that doesn't scare her. Once Yule catches whiff of an enemy, she'll dog them to the end of the skies.
It was just for a second, but I sensed his power in the Exia. But why reveal himself now? Was this some kind of warning?
Thanks for the frogs. Oh, thank you for the stretch, Amai. Very well timed. You guys at home also make sure you take the chance to stretch. Make sure you're not slouching in your seats. Make your joints all happy. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now we'll move on to Henri's quest. Now, let me explain a little bit about him for those of you not in the Granblue know. So, in Granblue, most characters you get through the gacha, right? You roll in-game currency, you get characters, ta-da. And then some characters you get through doing events. Well, in the past. There's one group of characters, well, there's two groups of characters, but this one group of characters we'll talk about, that you earn by grinding. The classic Granblue Fantasy. And that group is called the Eternals. So, it's 10 characters, and they form a group called the Eternals. No, not the Marvel Eternals. And basically, they're supposed to be like the strongest skyfaring group in the skies, in the world. Each one of them is based or represents one of the weapons in the game. So in the game, there's 10 weapon types. So there's 10 Eternals, each one corresponds to a weapon type. And to unlock them, you need to grind and basically build this special weapon of their type. So this is Henri, and his weapon is the spear, so you need to build the special spear to recruit him. Now, a lot of the materials you get for the Eternals, you can get from grinding just through regular play, but there's a couple of them that are only available during certain events that happen. It used to be every month, but now every 2 months in the game. In the Japanese version, it's called Guild Wars, and in the English version, it's called Unite and Fight. And it's actually like where player crews compete against each other to farm the most amount of points within a given amount of time. And it gets pretty competitive. People have actually sacrificed their health for these things. It gets pretty intense. Yeah, the trauma pause before certain events. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hey Akaze, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming by. But that's neither here or there. The Eternals, in the Japanese version, all their names are numbers, 1 to 10, in different languages. So Anri's name in the Japanese version is Uno. But in the English version, what they did was they just took all their numbers and instead converted them to Latin. So Uno here is number 1, so they made him Anri, which is like Latin for number 1. So you'll hear people refer to him as both Uno and Anri. I'm still so used to calling him Uno, but you get it. Yeah, like people go crazy for Guild Wars in Granblue. Like it's kind of, not to say it hasn't died, not to say it's died down, but at least they're less frequent now. They used to be like every month. Now they're every other month. And I don't really go as hard on them as I used to either, but I do my minimums and stuff too. So basically the Eternals, there's 10 of them, and they're all very popular characters, and even just recruiting them isn't enough. If you want to get them to their max potential, you gotta farm, and if you want to get them to their max potential, you gotta farm. Basically, the game keeps giving them updates and increasing their highest possible character level, which is higher than the other characters in the game, but you have to sacrifice a lot of grinding and time and materials to do so. So they are popular characters based solely on the fact that you have to spend a lot of time and commitment to get them. Now, Anri here is not one of the most popular Eternals, far from it, but he is one of the 2 founders of the Eternals, and I bet they just wanted a male Harvan in the game to be playable, and I guess the only other one they could have picked is Yodarha, who is playable in the upcoming game, Granblue Relink. But anyways, the Eternals are very beloved. Let me put it that way. In the game, Anri is very defensive-oriented, although that's kind of a joke because he's actually a really good attacker, even though he's spec'd as a defense-type character. And the reason why I'm talking about the Eternals as well is because we're probably going to see other Eternals in the story. I know at least one of them is an NPC, and then another one is a playable character that we'll see later, so that's your little Eternals 101 for those of you not playing Granblue. And apparently he's a tricky character to play in this game, too. Okay, there you go. See, this is another character. In the English version, his name is Siofan. In the Japanese version, he's Siete. And he is the other founder of the Eternals and also their de facto leader. And he represents swords and the number 7. Yeah, people call him Smugface because he usually has a smug face in his artwork. And also canonically, he is also a very powerful character in universe. Short of being like one of the non-human characters. He's among the human characters, he is very, very powerful. There's also a lot of other running jokes about him, but we'll probably see a little bit of that as we go. Now the game's gonna explain it to you. The Eternals are a crew of 10 fearsome Skyfarers who protect the Sky Realm. Such is their might that common folk regard them more as a collective menace than a benevolent force. 2 senior Eternals, Anri and Siofan, sit in the corner of an Albion cafe exchanging intel.
I heard it straight from the merchants' mouths, Sierros included. As it turns out, Gran was the one who put a stop to all that strange business.
Yep, Mira said the same thing. Apparently, the captain took his crew straight into the heart of pandemonium.
That is the first time I've heard his English voice. I'm not sure if I like it.
She was hazy on the details, but considering these pesky anomalies haven't fully disappeared, I say there's still fish to fry.
I mean, it's okay. I feel like his volume is lower than everyone else's because he's kind of not mumbling, but he's not projecting. not the voice actor. I mean, just the way they chose to portray him.
How about you, An? Think we need to gather up the gang? Feels like we should at least get our story straight.
Okay, the voice is growing on me. I think that sounds a bit better.
While that does seem like the most reasonable course of action, doesn't it also strike you as the most predictable? It wouldn't do to underestimate Belial. We must assume he's already considered our response. I say, rather than worry about the rattle, we go directly for the head. Perhaps we can get him to spill his venom.
Show him up with force, huh? Good work. But first we'll have to track him down.
Yeah, this game in general does a really good job of translating Granblue art into 3D models that still have like the anime style. I mean, it's Arc System Works, they always do a great job, but I think this is like their best looking game yet. Especially like how cool the animations look.
Troops, surround the shop. We're up against 2 of the Eternals. Keep your heads on straight, or you might lose them.
Well now, care to explain what this ruckus is about?
So you decided to show yourselves. Good. That saves us the trouble of dragging you out. The Eternals are hereby under arrest for causing mass disturbance across the Sky Realm.
Whoa, buddy. Hold your marbles for a second. This has to be some kind of mistake. We've never caused mass disturbance.
Surrender now. We've got the numerical advantage. Troops, get them.
Man, I hate blockheads. Look, we don't want to do anything rash, but we're not going to let you just throw us in a peg.
I may seem rather biased, but I believe this misunderstanding is yet another anomaly. We aren't the culpable ones here. Not to mention, this timing is too convenient. Do you think he's sprung his trap already?
What? You'd have to be psychic to plan this. Then again, they don't call him the Angel of Cunning for nothing. Maybe our war's just getting started.
In which case, we must choose our next moves carefully. Forgive us, my martial fellows, but we can't tarry any longer.
Give me the tutorial. Go, Xiofan. Teach me.
How's that sound?
Witness the hard
Okay, there's his defense attack.
Got this. The obvious outcome. Relent. Whoa.
Don't think so.
Ow. Hey Rana, welcome to the stream.
Flimsy.
Hey, by the way.
Flimsy. Come on.
Ow.
Well, a just reward. Rakshasa. Borge. Fiercer.
Ow. These attacks feel kind of odd to use.
Spiral Spear. The hard.
Stop hitting me. I know I'm defensive, but...
Number 1. The obvious outcome. Don't let up.
You're not getting away.
Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, that has quite a bit of range.
Spiral Fearless Thrust. Great Spiral Arm. Hidden Defense. Rakshasa.
Retreat!
Flimsy.
Mantra Wheel.
How's that sound?
Not getting away.
His attacks have quite a bit of startup.
Look at you. You got this. Don't let up.
You're not done yet!
It's time to unleash true power. Finish.
Try to stay on your toes next time.
Bring it on.
Not getting away.
Adjust reward. Adjust reward. Spiralize. Imposed. Adjust. Spiralize. Imposed. Hidden defense. You're through. I have you. Hidden defense. Imposed. Spiralize. My spear shall not conflict betray. Master.
Oh, he hit me from behind? That's not fair.
Damn it! Oh, quest clear.
Survival comes first.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Soldier. This way. Hurry up or the fun will be over.
How? My whole regiment's wiped out, and there's not a scratch on them. You really are monsters.
I like how, I mean, Seofon right now is striking one of his signature poses, but it looks so... like, how do you plan to fight like that? It also makes, the angle makes his sword look shorter than it is, I think, too. Wait, he's also pointing the blade towards his own neck. What a badass.
Apologies, but we did try to warn you. Now, if you'll be so kind as to stand down.
Wow, you Eternal Boys still have it. Took you a lot of thrusting, but you managed to finish off all those men by yourselves.
Who do we have here? Speak of the devil and he shall appear, is it?
More like be careful what you wish for.
No matter. We shall make you regret exposing yourself to us so carelessly.
Belial takes a moment to study his opponents before a crooked smile, or grin, settles on his lips. Henri and Seofon slink into fighting postures, readying themselves to face an opponent unlike any they've ever faced before. Support skills use 5 times or fewer, max chain damage, rank A or higher. Okay, I can do this. Guessing I'm fighting Belial.
Huh. Rain. Shall we take this chat into a nearby cafe?
Ah, actually, we were just in one, discussing how to find you. But now that you've appeared, would you care to tell us what happened in Pandemonium? And what you've done to our realm?
Haven't got a clue what you're talking about, but I'm getting all wet. And I do love a piping hot cup of joe. So why don't we...
Are you gonna spend all day dodging our questions? We may not have Imperial authority like those soldiers back there, but we'll still take you into custody if we need to.
Tie me up. For what crime? Fancy yourselves part of the enforcers now?
No, don't tie him up, he'll like it. Negotiations have stalled before even getting started. Henri and Seofon exchange a frustrated glance.
He's got no weaknesses. Never seen anything like it. Regular primals have nothing on him.
It won't do if we both fall now. Escape and summon the rest of the Eternals. I'll keep him preoccupied for as long as I can.
Gotcha. I'll leave you to it then.
You know I can hear you, right? You're planning to gather all 10 of your friends and gang up on me. While I wouldn't normally mind 10-on-1, your plan does sound a little cowardly, especially for a crew touted as the terror of the staff.
Think of it as insurance. Victory is crucial when the stakes are this high. But first, you shall face the strongest spearmen these skies have ever seen. And I don't intend to die here.
Have it your way. Oh, Eternals. If you can blow one away, you can blow them all away, right?
You think so? Let's see. People want to judge, but it's the best.
eternal in the flesh. I've always dreamed about being here. It's time to live out my fantasies.
Your words are useless. They won't affect me. The time has come. I shall leave you broken.
Get him! Ow! Ow! Ooh, that was good. I like that one.
The final chapter. Let's get into this.
Ow, no, he's too fast. How dare you block it? Look at his face.
I'd hate to be
Whoa, my game just like lagged the heck out. That was kind of weird.
You aren't close yet. Neither am I. Stalemates are such a turn-off. Not to mention, this downpour is awful. Any other day and I'd have worked harder for the title Conqueror of the Eternals. But I'll take a rain check for now.
Haha, I get it. If you recruit all the Eternals and uncap them, you get a title called Conqueror of the Eternals, and it gives you a special item in the game. And a special skin.
I'm afraid you're not going anywhere.
Damn, you're persistent. If I come clean about Pandemonium, will you let me leave in peace?
That depends on what you have to say.
Lyle, his tone simultaneously bored and playful, reveals Beelzebub's plan to crash Pandemonium into the Crimson Horizon. The impact caused existence to rip apart at the seams. Time, space, causality, all facets of reality were rewritten by the crash, leaving a new world in its wake.
I was fully prepared to skewer him if he attempted to deceive me, but I don't detect even a hint of a lie. So, this is a new world? Quite hard to wrap my head around that, I admit. This wretch must still be hiding something. I can't permit him to escape.
Wow. You really just stood there and listened to me? Feels nice to be trusted, but you just made a big mistake.
Speak plainly.
While we were sharing a romp down memory lane, you lost focus of your surroundings. Where are the singularities? Sure, they saved the world once, but will they get lucky again? With how warped this dimension's become, who's to say if even the Eternals are safe? And perhaps the seeds for greater terror have already been planted. Right behind you.
Always one step ahead. I'm still unsure if I should trust that serpent's tongue. But Pandemonium and the Crimson Horizon, that was no more than the collision of two fronts before the storm. The tempest itself is still brewing, and I suspect there isn't a soul in these skies that can predict just how deadly its winds will be.
Anre, propelled by the fear of encroaching danger, rushes to meet Siofan at Island Port. The Eternals, Gran, and Jita, their merry crew. He wonders if the sky has enough heroes to save itself this time. Hey, Girlfriend76, welcome to the stream. Ah, there he is, smug face.